Hey YouTube, Scott Stevens here. How's everybody doing this afternoon? Welcome to Hot Mike Sports, playing Grand Theft Auto today, episode number 32 with Grand Theft Auto. I'm going to finish up some hobby missions today, and that should give me enough money to complete the Tier 4 money-making process from the No Way Out. And oh shit, hold on. All of a sudden it started fucking raining out and my window's open. Hold on. We cannot be having that. So you need $5 million for the Hobby Missions Tier 4, the No Way Out missions. And we're going to wrap those up today. Should be the 2 that's left. I should be there. Then all I need is the 1 hour challenge left, and I'll have my plaque. That is proving to be extremely difficult to find people to take part in. Hey Godspeed, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. Hope you're doing well tonight. We watched the 30 for 30 today called King's Ransom. The one they did on Wayne Gretzky getting traded to the Kings. That was pretty good. I haven't seen that one in a long time. That was pretty good. And I also lied yesterday. I said I was down to my final winter thumbnail because I took a whole shitload during the snow time on here, and I thought it was out, but it turns out I have 4 more after today. So we're using winter thumbnails still. Because we only had 5 days of snow, so trying to extend it out here a little bit as we can. Not too bad, Godspeed. Thank you for asking. Glad to hear you're doing well. A couple of notes from the sports world today. The Red Sox signed Ranger Suarez to a 5-year, $130 million contract today. So he will be leaving the Philadelphia Phillies. Also, let's see, Dante Moore, the quarterback of the Oregon Ducks, has announced that he is going to forego the draft, and he's coming back for 1 more year with the Ducks. All right, that's what's next, so that's what we're going to wear today. So he is coming back, so Oregon will be in good shape again. You know, they made him a nice offer. And that's what, that's a good thing about the NIL stuff. These guys are going to make more money to come back their senior year than they would their first year in the NFL.
We all good?
So there's a little bit of incentive.
It's done, no problem.
For them to stay. So the NIL deals may be a blessing in disguise in keeping guys around, but I mean, obviously, you got to pay money. But why go to the NFL if you can make more money in college and against lesser competition? You could argue, because there's only 32 teams in the NFL, whatever the number is, and there's 125, 130 something in college, so you're going to play a lot more games against a lot lower opponents and make more money. So why wouldn't you stay? Another thing going on in college football is they're really pushing, and I didn't really understand what I read.
Sure.
I did not understand if this is a done deal or if they're pushing for it. It sounded to me like it's a done deal, that they are going to change the redshirt rule from 4 games to 9 games. So a player can play 9 games in a season and then be redshirted. From what I read, it sounds like that's a done deal. I don't know if I'm on board with that or not. Hey, Ken. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you for joining. I don't know if I'm on board with a 9-game redshirt rule. That's 3/4 of the season.
Hey, what's up? Yep.
I don't know. I get it. You want guys to play before they redshirt, but the 4-game rule I thought was fair. You get 4 games to get a look at a guy, see how the season's starting to open up for him. I get that, but a 9-game redshirt rule, I think, and again, I'm not 100% certain, but it sounded to me like this may be a done deal. I'm not exactly 100% sure if it's a done deal or not, but you can have schools start stockpiling guys. And believe me, it's a different world in college football. You could not stockpile guys previously because they would just go to the NFL and get paid. Now they're getting paid in college, so you can absolutely stockpile some guys. Don't think for 1 minute that there's a guy, he's gonna play 9 games, they're gonna redshirt him, and he's gonna be upset about it. Before they would have, but now they're not going to. Just, are my checks still gonna come in? Oh, okay, all right, then I'm good. No worries. I'll be back next season. Yeah. And I think you're going to see a misuse of that rule if it is indeed a done deal. I think you'll start seeing schools stockpiling guys. You can pay them now, so there's more incentive for them to stick around. You play 9 games, all right, you're going to redshirt, so you're going to sit the last 4 games of the season, maybe more if you're going to the playoffs. All right. Well, we'll do that. I'm still getting paid. My stats count. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not so sure I like that rule. Not sure if I like that or not. Definitely be interesting to see how that happens. But I can see the loopholes in that right away, and teams starting to stockpile guys. Well, it's raining out. Well, let's put this car back. We need a new car today. He's going back. Last one in the mansion. Devils general manager Tom Fitzgerald had a press conference today.
You need something, huh? One of your rides? Let me know.
I didn't watch the whole thing because I really don't give 2 shits about what this guy has. The Dukes.
I'll bring it to you.
This is supposed to be in the mansion. The Dukes is supposed to be in the mansion. Right? Is this the same car? Of course. So what, do I have to bring it back to the mansion? What's going on here? No. I sold 2 cars, so this one should be good for the mansion. Why was it in the Eclipse Boulevard? We'll have to see. We'll have to see what's going on here. But he was saying that what a nice guy. He took responsibility for where the team is right now. Like, who else would be responsible? He talked about a lot of things, none of which he didn't talk about. Nemitz, he didn't talk about Dougie Hamilton. He didn't talk about Markstrom and his contract extension. Markstrom's going to be in goal, by the way, tonight. And he did a lot of yapping and not really any...
Have a nice one.
Really answering anything. He did say, now get this, Tom Fitzgerald said that he has arranged, and I gotta try and not laugh as I say this. He has arranged a team dinner at a local steakhouse for the Devils on Saturday night as a team building event. Now you might remember what happened at the last Devils team dinner at a steakhouse in Chicago. Jack Hughes leaned on a table, it shattered, he severed a tendon, and he missed a shitload of games, and he's still not the same. He's still injured, he's back, but he's not scoring any goals. He got a goal his first game back, he hasn't scored since. I think that one was a fluke, because he hasn't scored since. And if you watch him on the bench, his fingers are still taped up. And it is he's just not gripping the stick properly. He can't take face-offs. That was one of the things they wanted out of him, was to become a better face-off man. Now he can't take face-offs at all. But this guy really said, Tom Fitzgerald really said, he has it all arranged. The Devils are having a team dinner Saturday night at a local steakhouse. I certainly hope Ellen and Jim come along and cut Jack's steak for him, because that is whoa, that is I thought it was a joke at first. I thought Fitzgerald had a sense of humor. But no, that's excuse me, that's real. It is real. Nightclub has $194,000. What's the max on that? I thought it was 170. I think it's 200. We should probably swing by there and make a pickup. Alright, let's see if this thing, it should go in here. A vehicle must be removed from your mansion to store your current vehicle. Alright, so I guess I'm full. Thanks for that. Alright, so back to the Eclipse Boulevard garage. Oh shit. Into the tennis court. I don't know why my throat is so scratchy all of a sudden. We watched Roadhouse last night. Once again, American classic. Bonnie didn't feel so. She did not agree. When the movie was over, I quote, "That was a stupid, stupid movie." I told her it was an American classic. She disagrees. I'm still too close. I gotta steal a car here. Yeah, there she is. There she is. Yes, stupid movie. She said it was a stupid, stupid movie. Yeah, I was hoping, Ken. Yeah, she did not agree that it was an American classic. She did like young Sam Elliott, though, after seeing what he looks like nowadays, and Landman. Alright, so give me my car back. Now, where am I going? Nightclub, and I should probably stop at the car wash, too. Because I'm sure that's getting full. Did you watch Major League last night, Ken? Stupid movie. That movie was anything but stupid. Nightclub. Yeah, what'd you think? That's cool. I'm glad they had it on Netflix. Oh, I took out that pedestrian. I'm going to the garage. I don't know where I'm going. I got stash houses around here. Alright, so we're gonna put this on level 1. I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, it's a funny-ass movie. It is a funny-ass movie. Yeah, yes, it was. Alright, so let's see. I gotta go down to level 3. She said that was a stupid, stupid movie. I don't know. Devils are playing the Kraken tonight. Johnny Kovacevic is out of the lineup tonight. Nemitz is in. Hamilton is in. Kovacevic is just taking a maintenance day off since he just came back into the lineup after being out for a very long time. Let's take this one today. What is this one called? The Paragon. Ah, Rudy, yeah. I remember Rudy. I gotta deposit my money from yesterday. Yeah, Rudy was a good movie. We watched that 30 for 30 on Wayne Gretzky today, the King's Ransom. That's old. We watched that today. Alright, so let's see, where am I heading now? Nightclub for a pickup. We have $38.2 million in the bank now. No cash. Did I just drive by my nightclub? I did. Gotta go to the nightclub. Make a pickup, then we'll hit the car wash, make a pickup, and then we'll finish the obby missions. Look out! Friday the 13th? I haven't seen any of those in a long time. Long time. I was always more of a Freddy guy than a Jason guy. Every single time you come to the nightclub now, Marcel has a job for you. We got 2 things here. I don't know if... I don't even do them anymore. I used to do them, but there's not really much upside to them. Take the money. I'm not closing the money I'm not closing the safe till he grabs the money. There we go. Now we'll close it. Alright. Go down. What do we need? 2. Each DJ switch is half a bar, so we gotta do 2 DJ switches. Yeah, Devils are playing the Kraken tonight. Markstrom is going to be in goal. He played very well the other night in Minnesota. I don't have any idea how the Kraken are doing this year. So I don't know if they're doing well, not doing well. I have no idea. Alright, there's 2. We should be full back. Alright, now I'll head to the car wash. Make a pickup. I think we needed to make a pickup there anyway. I don't remember. That safe gets full so quickly. So we'll take care of that stuff. And then go to Avi and do those last 2 missions. I'm going to do it on a public server, though. Hopefully I can get a couple guys to join to help. I don't mind doing missions on a public server. I mean, guys are stupid and they'll always do stupid shit, but at least I'm not losing any money if they fuck around on a mission. You know, a sale, a business sale, that's a whole different story. I'm not doing those on the public servers anymore. No chance in hell. I don't know, Ken, I really don't know. Why would Utah name their team the Mammoth? So many better options out there. Utah had a lot of team names that they say their fans voted on. I don't for a minute believe that the fans voted for Yeti or Mammoth over Blizzard. They had a lot of good names on their list, and a lot of stupid names, and the stupid names were the ones that they say the fans voted for. I can't believe that. I don't know, the Kraken, I get the theme, I understand. We got a Madrazo hit here. Let's do this on the way to the car wash.
Asshole.
Fuck you.
There's some crazy shit going on.
There is.
Hey, you on the wrong side?
You want to step up?
Hey, motherfucker. I fucked him up.
I don't think so, Tim. Alright. Yeah, we're not in a good neighborhood here, Vince. Be smart. Alright, let's see. Who are we looking for? This is who you're looking for. Alright. But you gotta be careful because these things are not always accurate. She got the jacket. The two-tone jacket, do-rag, glasses. Sometimes they're not completely accurate. Oh, shit. And what is the... Oh, damn it. What was the... This is who I'm looking for. What is my weapon? Fuck, I didn't pay attention again. God damn it. Why is it not telling me? Fucking bitch. She's not there. Damn it. I do not know what the weapon of choice is, and that matters. Because you get more money for using the weapon he wants you to use. Shut up. That's not him. That's not him. I don't want any problems. That's out of the range. Are you coming after me? No, you're just mouthy. Alright. Damn it. I gotta start paying attention. Oh, you fucker. Oh, there we go. I gotta start paying attention to the weapons. I don't know what weapon I'm supposed to use. Fuck. Is there anybody here? There is, but that's not her. There's some people over there. Do-rags on their head.
These kicks is fly as fuck, ain't they?
Yes, they are. Is that you?
Hey, I'm sick of these niggas thinking families ain't real, nigga.
That ain't
The
you.
store runner.
Alright. We'll discuss it at a later date.
You're out of your mind, boy.
I am.
We gotta
That
get
ain't
money,
them.
Yo. We gotta get that money.
No, that's sick.
That's not them. Anybody inside here?
Fool, you
Yep.
ain't family. You need to bounce. You look like you suck dick for dime bags.
Who the hell are you talking to? There she is right
Get the
there.
hell out of here.
That's
This
her.
family real estate. Girl, you about to get chin checked.
I see you over there. You better get up out of here real soon.
1527. Smashed on the homie.
They're gone already? No, there's...
Tampons better looking than you.
This gangster bossed up.
What? She's still alive? Come on, dude.
Homie's hit.
Oh, fuck. Not good, not good, not good.
Yeah, motherfucker, this family.
Not good, not good. Oh, fuck. What's going on? Because I'm getting shot at here.
Pull back, yo.
Fuck, I'm in trouble.
Get in there.
I need some cover.
Piece of crap. I can't see this motherfucker for nothing. Fuck you, fool.
I'm on it. Piece of garbage.
Motherfucker.
I got you. Give me some cover. Officer now.
Wish I knew what weapon I was supposed to use. I'm sure it wasn't the one I used. Target was eliminated. Yeah, see, my car wash is at capacity. So I gotta get over there, but it didn't tell me what weapon I was supposed to use. Yeah, you shouldn't be firing your weapon in the hood unless you're prepared to back it up. There's Avi. Do you fucking people have any idea what you're doing? Thank you. Alright, so do this, then we'll get Avi. This is the trash compactor is the next one.
Yo.
The heat's getting high. I'm gonna have to do car wash pretty soon. Thank you. $314,000 today. Already. Nice. But I am gonna have to do a car wash soon.
You take care.
You know what? Let's do one while we're here. No time like the present, right? Just makes sense to do it while you're already here. Hope everybody had a good day today.
The client wants the car picked up and given a little VIP treatment. Washed and returned in perfect condition. You got this hot stuff.
Hot stuff. Hot stuff. Eat a dick. I finished up another chapter in my non-fiction book today. I know that doesn't do anything for you guys. Because you don't know what the book is about, other than it's non-fiction. And I can't tell. I cannot share yet. When I can, I will share. But everything is super secret right now. But I did get another chapter done today. It's split up into 2 parts. And I have 2 more sections, 2 more chapters to go on the first part. Before I start in the second part, that's going to be much easier than the first part was. Then the arranging and editing and another draft and all that fun shit. But I did finish another chapter today. I hadn't worked on it in a couple of days. And believe me, I know that when I do tell you what it's about, you will be very interested. I was also talking to Bonnie about an idea today. What do you guys think of this? Give me your input on this. As I was writing, I had to address a couple of things that happened during the hurricane. And I started thinking, maybe I should write a book about what we went through last year with the back-to-back hurricanes and the catastrophic, unprecedented flooding and my stupid decision to stay behind, and what I saw, what I felt, the aftermath of the flooding when the water receded, and everything that we had to do, and the overwhelming task that we faced with no power and all that shit and everything. I was thinking, you fuck. That's alright. Doesn't matter, I can fix it anyway, now that I figured it out. But I was thinking maybe I should write a book about that experience and the aftermath afterward, because first of all, this shit was not fun. I'm never going to stay behind again. I've never left before. I left one time when that Category 5 was coming at us a couple years ago. Bonnie made me leave. It's the only time I ever left, but I'm not sticking around again after this. First one had fucking water, and we live on the water. But I never dreamed it would come up from as high as it did and cause the damage it did at the other 2 houses. But then the winds from Milton that ripped Tropicana Fields roof apart. I don't know. Do you guys think that would be an interesting story to read? I don't even know if you guys read or not, or like non-fiction, but I thought that maybe it would be an interesting story for people who have never gone through it, never dealt with it, never will. You know, people who live up north. And I don't know, I thought maybe it would make a good nonfiction story for people who may be interested in the ins and outs of everyday life after a catastrophic storm like that. I don't know, what do you guys think? It's just an idea I was throwing around today. Doesn't say how much I had to pay to fix it. Maybe it was free. You would, Ken? Yeah? Okay, that's cool. I just don't know, how many people would. I mean, the shit... I mean, there was... Oh my god, there was so much going on. But the worst part about it all was when you were dealing with everything, you had these people coming around trying to fucking scam you and con you out of fucking money. And those people were nonstop. These people actually, it's so fucking disgusting. These people actually make a living going to quote unquote disaster zones, trying to fucking rip people off who have just been through a catastrophic event and may not have anything left. And try and rip those people off. I mean, it's fucking disgusting. I mean, we had the same guy coming over like 8 times trying to tell me he's gonna repair the roof. He's doing this, he's doing that, and I'm like, dude, I already kicked you off the property 3 fucking times. Get the hell away from me. They're not paying attention where they go. There's so many places to go. They're just going wherever they can. The fucking guy that we hired to do some of the demo work at one of the houses, then tried to fucking rip us off for, what was it, $28,000, $38,000, something like that. Just unbelievable the amount of people coming up. Were taking destroyed shit out of one of the houses. The debris pile out front of the houses was 8 to 10 feet high, all the way down the fucking road, every fucking house. Driving down the road was like driving in a tunnel. The debris was so high on both sides of the road. I mean, literally, it was like driving through a tunnel. And then you're sitting there and you're trying to figure out what can be salvaged, what is destroyed, and you got people in your front yard digging through your shit that you're throwing out, trying to fucking take it. Trying to take it home. And you're like, it's gonna mold. It's ruined. No, it's okay, it's okay. We take. And then the workers who you've hired to do the demo, I told you guys this when I was sitting in the car taking a break. Because, after a storm like that, there's no air conditioning, there's no power for days. And I was sitting in the car cooling off in the AC, and I watched one of the fucking workers for the company we hired to do some of the demo work, to help with some of the demo work. I watched one of their guys take shit out of the fucking house, walk down the driveway, and put it in his fucking car. Like it was his. The unfucking believable shit. Not to, I mean, it was just the complete chaos after the fact. The city's giving you information, then somebody else from the city is giving you different information. Somebody from the county's giving you information, then somebody else from the county's giving you completely different information. You don't know who's telling you the truth. You don't know who knows what the fuck they're talking about. And you're sitting here trying to fucking fix shit and get shit done. Oh my god, it was fucking unbelievable. Hey, Earl. Welcome to the stream, man. I hope you're doing well tonight. Thank you for joining. How much of a tip are you going to give me, dude? Delivered. $3,000. Oh, gave me a $1,900 tip. Thank you, sir. Appreciate your business. Where's my car? Yeah, we had,
Review just in. Beautiful work, excellent service. Fell in love with the guy on the phone, 5 stars. Uh-huh.
Like when the power was trying to come back on. When the power was coming back on, the power company. All right, I guess I'm ready to do Avi now. So let me go to a regular server here. When the power was trying to get turned back on, in the they call it the Civic Center. Which is just, I don't know what you would call it. It's a very, very small building, the center of the subdivision, I guess. The Duke Energy is our energy provider, and they were there. There was people from the city and people from the county. And before you could get your power turned back on, now remember this was a flood of salt water. I just spoke to the grow house. I got to look at my businesses and see if any of them need attention. You know, the flooding was salt water, so you couldn't just turn the power back on. And some of the water went extremely high. So they told us the power company had to come out and inspect every single house before the power was turned back on. You had to fill out all these papers, all this shit. Oh my God, all this shit that we had to go through. And then you had to bring it to town hall. You had to register it. Oh, fuck. And then when the power came back on, you didn't need any of that stuff. You didn't need any of it. It was all a waste of fucking time. Waste of fucking time. The power company was driving down the street. I happened to be at the town hall filing paperwork to get it on the list, and Bonnie happened to be out front, and the power company was driving down the street turning people's power on. You didn't need anything. Nothing. The misinformation, I mean, they looked things over, you know, you had to have an inspection and shit. But we didn't need to do any of that shit. What a waste of fucking time. The misinformation that was spewed and was fucking unbelievable. It really was. And I was thinking I should, you know, maybe I'll write a book about it, and so people who have never experienced it, never will, can get an understanding of what it was like in the aftermath during the storm. I mean, during the storm, fuck, that was no picnic. But the aftermath afterward as well. Stock and supplies. So let me see here. Stock is the green, right? It says stock and supplies. So the supplies would be the blue. So we got some sales to make here. We can make some sales. I'm not going to buy any supplies, but I'm going to do these first. Oh, wait a minute. We got a heist. Pacific Standard job. Oh, let's get into that. Get up, Vince. Let's get into that. I haven't done that one in a long time. I haven't done that heist in a long time. Oh, it's unbelievable, Earl. It's unbelievable. And the misinformation is just... I mean, as catastrophic as the event itself. My screen's not black, Earl. I haven't done this heist in a long time. This will be fun. What happened? Now it's black. What happened? Whatever. Alright, fine. Alright, let's do the obvies. Let's get these done, and then I'll do the sales. Where is Avi? Oh, we're down here. We'll do Avi, and then I'll do the sales for the businesses. That would have been fun to do that. I haven't done that heist in a long time. Whatever. Yeah, man, that was... Oh, fuck. That was something I would never wish on anybody. And I mean, it's still going on. There's people who still aren't home. I mean, we're a year and a half later now, and there's still people who are not home yet. There's still where our condo was before we sold it. A lot of you have been with me for a long time know that used to be my office. At the condo around the corner, the entire first floor of the entire property is still empty, still vacant. People on the second and third floor are back, but there's no one on the first floor across the whole property still. There's people in their houses that still have not been able to move back into their houses. There was, and the licensing frauds, the roofers and people, we can do this and we can do that, just trying to rip you off. Same thing with the licenses, the permits. We can do this for you, we can do that for you. Oh God. I don't know, maybe I will. Maybe I'll put that on my list. What? Search the crime scene for evidence to collect? Excuse me. I got things to do. Get out of my way. This is a police emergency. Let me get ready. Let me get ready to escape here. Is there evidence around here, sir? Can I cross the line, or are you going to shoot me?
You don't belong here! You see this bad? Oh, get out of here, buddy!
Sorry, I tried to do it calmly and quietly. You guys didn't want to participate in those type of shenanigans, so I had to do it my own way. Ooh, didn't even see that car there. And maybe, just maybe, I could be wrong here, but maybe if I write the book, people who have dealt with it can pick up some pointers and what to look for in these fucking con artists who live for stealing people's money, who've just had their lives ripped away from them. I don't know, maybe it will. Maybe it won't. But I thought it might be interesting for the people who have never dealt with anything like that and never will to read about it. Why am I doing all this? Just call Lester.
I take it this isn't a social call. Okay, I'll get you out of trouble. No problem.
We went to Harbor Freight yesterday. I know you guys, it just doesn't mean anything to you guys, but we were just trying to figure out how far the water went up. And it came up all the way across the main highway where we are, which is pretty far. It's normal now, Earl. Maybe it was a transition screen, Earl. I'm not sure. Yeah, there was some stupid shit. So maybe I will. Maybe I'll write that when I'm finished with the 2 projects I'm doing now. I have another fiction thriller in the works. It's called Hostage. It's about, maybe halfway done. But I've been focusing on the nonfiction. I haven't done any work on that in a couple months. Hell, it took me, 3 years to write 30 minutes. I love that story. And I had to scrap it. I had too many characters. I was getting confused. And I'm like, if I'm getting confused and I'm the writer, The readers are certainly going to get confused, so I had to take some time away from that. That was funny when I was writing that because I didn't even know how it was going to end. I knew the story that I wanted to tell, and then I had too many characters, so I had to cut the characters down. And it took me about 3 years. I had to take about 6 months off about halfway through because I didn't know how it was going to end. What is going on here? I actually saw one of my 30 Minutes commercials the other day online, which was a bit weird. All right. Oh, fuck. If I get out of the game, the stream will stop. Fuck, man. So I have to sit here and wait for it. If I get out of the game, it'll cut off the stream. You have to be within the game to do that. But yeah, I saw one of my 30 Minutes. I forgot to tell Bonnie that the other day. I saw one on, I don't even remember where it was. I did a big national TV campaign commercials for 30 Minutes when it came out a few years ago. That was kind of cool. I have, if anybody's interested, I have the commercial on my website. And once it's out there, it can air at any time. But it was kind of cool to see it the other day. Since it's been like 3 years since the campaign. Alright, we got a yellow circle now. Are we actually doing something? Orange circle, whatever color it is. Anytime. Went from a white circle to an orange circle. I thought that meant it's doing something. Instead, we're in purgatory above the Maze Bank Arena in Los Santos. I don't understand that at all. It was number of year. Oh, 8. It was number 8 of the year. Is that what that was supposed to say? No. No. Maybe they're busy over there. I don't know. I know that it's become such a, it's almost a commonplace now where the news isn't covering every single launch anymore because it's, more of a commonplace than anything else. Fuck, man, come on. See, normally I would just close the game and start over, but I'll lose the stream if I do that. Because it was a government program, Earl. That's why. But NASA also did, they did like gigantic stuff. They weren't going up all the time, constantly putting satellites up and doing everything. They were only doing once or twice a year. They made their shit count, I guess is what I'm looking for. Oh yeah, that's cool. That's interesting. Fuck, man. Damn it. there's not going to be anybody left to join me. See, like I said, normally in this I would just quit the game and start over again, but if I shut the game down, the stream ends. You have to be within the game or within a game for the stream to go. Yeah, we were talking about that the other day, Earl. That was very interesting. I don't really understand why everybody had to come back when only one had the medical issue. And then I started thinking about that. Wouldn't that be an occupational hazard? Shouldn't there be a doctor up there on staff? I know there's only a few people up there, but shouldn't there be a doctor up there? You never know when you're going to have a medical event. And these people are about as far away from a fucking hospital as you can get. That's, you'd think there'd be a doctor on staff at all times up there. Fuck, man, come on. Jesus. Rockstar. Bonnie's into the space stuff. I'm not I'm not into it as much as she is. Come on. I've hit every fucking button there is to hit. We're just stuck here. I don't know if the game is... I can hear the game playing in the background. It's raining now. Yeah, I agree, Ken. I would think that you would have to have a doctor up there. I mean, they're going outside. They're doing spacewalks and all kinds of stupid shit, and not stupid shit, but they're doing all kinds of stuff. And accidents can happen. Somebody can get hurt. Somebody can break a bone. You know, things can happen. There should be a doctor up there at all times. And why do they all have to leave? That's what my question was. Why do they all have to leave? One person has something going on. Why does everybody have to leave? I wish there was something I could do here. I can't switch it because I'll lose the stream. Come on. I can hear things going on in the background. I don't know if I'm just stuck, but I don't want to fucking sit here like this for another hour and a half. Yeah, that was another thing I was thinking about, Earl. That's a hell of a trip back for someone with a medical issue. That would That's a hell of a flight coming back down. I would never be up there anyway. You would never catch me up there. I like my feet firmly planted on the fucking ground. Yeah, I don't know, Godspeed. I'm tempted to fucking turn it off, but then I'll have to restart the stream. We'll give it 3 more minutes till 5 after. And then if it doesn't fix, I'll just start the game over and I'll have to restart the stream. Fucking ridiculous. I hear things going on in the background. I could have done one of the missions by now. Yeah, that's what's going on, Ken. Yeah, I can hear the cops, I can hear rain, I can hear different things popping up onto the screen, I can hear lots of stuff going on in the background. Typically, with Rockstar, the long load screens come after you finish the mission, not ahead of time. Not prior to the mission. Give it 2 more minutes, and if it doesn't pop up, then I'll restart things. Fucking stupid. I could have done the mission by now. You know what? Fuck this. I'm not waiting anymore. Alright, so it's going to cut me off, so I'll restart the stream and give me like 5 minutes. And I got to reset everything, so... yeah, so give me 5 minutes and then try and rejoin. I get it if you can't come back. I apologize about this stupid shit, but we're just wasting fucking time here. So I'll be back in a minute.